Now, Irma Landis.
That's her. This is Bay Morrell.
Who?
Shekinah. One of the Shekinah boys.
Really? Him? And who's that, Catherine? I don't know.
This is Marie.
Right.
And your sister?
And that's me.
Pardon?
Your sister?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's me.
And that, yeah. Stella Malone, yeah. Oh, God. Who? This is Cora Pemberthy.
Right, Cora.
Marion Van Nuys. This is your sister.
Right. And Wisniewski.
Yeah.
Steve Wisniewski. Pizzoni.
Yeah, they lived
Morrow.
Yeah, Morrow lived up there by the across from where Helen Geiser used to live.
Right.
This is
now, who is she, Catherine?
She is a girl that lived up there where where Ethel Smith is. She was a Stewart, but she wasn't no relation to the other Stewarts.
Oh, okay, okay.
I forgot what her first name was.
And that's Arthur?
Carson, is it? No.
No, it's not Carson.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Now, here's where the bridge came through.
1953.
When was that, Kiki?
Here's my brother.
Really? I wondered.
Here's your friend.
Yeah, right, Claire.
This is my brother Henry. He's the youngest one.
Poor Henry.
Yeah. Oh, she was so nasty to him.
How old was Henry when he died?
7. 7 years old. Died on
Isn't
Easter
that
Sunday.
sad, huh, Butch? Kiki?
Not a picture of me.
No. At the parade, there's young Aiden, Terry, Harry Sedgwick.
Yeah, that's, you can see Terry
and
there.
The twins.
Yeah, you can recognize Terry.
But anyway, I brought this down to show you where, in the orchard. Here's Man Eyes, Crawford's in there, and Ian Soames.
The orchard. The orchard was on the ship side?
What was that?
You said by the orchard, was that?
Where the new bridge came in.
Right, and on the other side of the road was the orchard.
Right,
Yes.
right. The orchard.
Yes.
Yeah. I have pictures somewhere. I don't know where they are. I know I have pictures.
Now, also I have here, when did they start to have our parade coming from Reichler Parkway?
That was in the beginning.
That was the beginning. I used to start it up there, yeah.
They used to go to the old ball field.
Yeah,
then
they changed it, yeah.
Here's a picture here, kid.
Oh boy, I like that one, Helen.
Let's see.
And then Catherine, that's my house.
That's good, what?
There's Paulie's mother. And that's what it looked like years ago.
Oh, yeah, over here.
Right.
Let's see that. What is this? Oh, this is a parade?
Yeah, and I can't understand.
Old engine,
Right,
Is
Ferdinand.
that the first one?
Is the one they used to call Ferdinand?
Is that the first engine?
I'm not sure. That might even be older than that.
Yeah, about that, huh?
I have pictures of Tony carrying the
That could be
flag.
old
I can
Ferdinand.
burn
Didn't
them
they have
down
one they used to call
and
Ferdinand?
show them to you.
Yeah.
And there's the stem. Well,
See,
But
I-
anyway,
addition
Catherine,
that
here's where
they
the
put on
bridge is coming out. Here's where it comes out. This is the orchard
Uh-huh,
in the
yeah,
back.
yeah.
And here's the parade. There's Georgie, Jack Ritter, Mrs. Voorhees, Mrs. Shekinah,
Yeah,
all
okay.
walking up.
Jack Ritter was the the ticket.
Yeah, he was at Monmouth
What
Junction
did you
there.
call them? The station master.
Station agent?
No,
Station agent.
Ticket
at-
clerk.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Station
yeah.
agent, I think.
Monmouth Junction Station.
yeah, yeah.
Is it on?
Did you turn it on?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Good, good, good.
All right, keep explaining the
yeah,
pictures.
just keep explaining the
the
pictures.
pictures, and then Butch will take it.
Where's that red light, Butch?
I don't think this one has a red light.
I don't.
You sit
It
down.
has. It's not on, Butchie.
It is,
It is.
Because you're talking about the pictures and.
Yeah, I'm going to have to move the camera back a little bit I'm going to shut down just for a second and move it back so I
I
can.
brought that.
How about if we take a
Just to
picture
show
of that
you.
one? Or do you have to
I
change
have
your
to show
camera?
you. There's Kate, and there's Glad, Ma.
Oh, yeah,
That's pretty small. We'll get a
yeah,
picture of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it's
We'll
recorded.
give it
You have it
a shot.
recorded. You know who has it.
Right.
These things, I thought maybe you'd be interested.
I don't think it's
Kiki
going to
might be.
focus in.
That's syntax. And here's Mayor.
That's pretty good.
vases.
Okay.
Okay.
The Princeton mayor.
Oh, Mayor Sigmund?
Yeah, right. I have her headstone.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
I took
Did
her.
you like her, Helen?
Yeah, I thought she was nice. It was sad the way she passed.
Yes.
She was a teacher? She was a teacher? How? Was she a teacher?
Who? Sinpac? No, I just brought along because I thought you all knew the Sinpacs.
I get my hair cut there, Lou.
Yeah, Lou.
And his father used to be the watchmaker, took care of all his watches I had that one time.
Right?
Well, you know who used to do
I was up
watches
at the
too?
cemetery
Was
and I was taking
Louis
a lot of
Tamro.
pictures.
Weber.
Oh, Weber? Oh.
Weber. Charlie Weber's, I think it was his grandfather. Used to do in Dean's, you
Yes.
remember?
Mhm.
The watches.
Oh, that I don't remember. I just
Yeah.
remember his dad and mom in the store.
Yeah, he used to do, he fix the watches, and later on they turned it into.
You want to take a picture of that first one, Butch?
Which one? Which one do you want?
School picture, the school pictures.
I'll have to look through more, Kiki, because I think I have.
That's it. One of those two.
Okay, now as Butch shows that, Helen, you just,
I'm gonna have to come around this side just for a second, so I can see this picture on the TV as I do this, so I know we'll get this way.
Now, I had a picture where I was in one of those pictures, but I don't know where it is. I didn't know they were going to have the pictures.
Okay, now we're gonna put this one up.
This is Henry, I know. Henry.
okay.
And then Kiki has got
I
one.
see my brother
Isn't
Sterl.
this Gladys? Is that
There you-
Gladys?
And
Gladys is
I think
Gladys
Gladys-
in there.
Is there two?
Is that Gladys?
Yeah.
Gladys
thin one?
Wallington.
Yeah, thin one right
And this
there.
is Helen. That's Helen
This
by
is-
Gladys.
She's at D'Onofrio.
Nikki
I
Manai.
don't think I'm there with Glad. Glad's here in Claire Michon's class. And somehow or another, Kiki, I think I stayed back. They all caught up.
They what?
Helen will never
I
tell.
stayed back.
We'll never tell.
And that
Helen.
Miss Bree was so mean to me.
And
She
I
didn't
liked
have that
her.
reputation with my brothers.
Who, Miss Free? Yeah,
Yes.
I liked her.
No,
George.
I know, she hit Bill Swancheck. She meant to hit
Uh-oh.
him and it caught me by mistake.
Okay. Catherine, you want to talk about your family coming here?
Well, we moved to Monmouth Junction from Springfield, New Jersey. I don't know whether it was 1918 or 1919.
World War I.
In World War I, and my father worked down to the Minor Edgar Company in Monmouth Junction. He was foreman down there. And,
It's near where Levy and Columbia Carbon.
yeah, we're leaving, yes, we're leaving.
And then you mentioned something about a prison camp being in that area?
Yes, that there was a prison camp, and it was behind the Minor Edgar Company, between the Minor Edgar and which is now US 1.
Mhm.
And we, the boys from Monmouth Junction used to play the prisoners on a Sunday during the summer.
Is that baseball?
Baseball, yes. And we used to go up and watch them play ball.
So that was the Klaus family.
That was a Klaus family, yes.
And you had brothers and...
I had 5 brothers and 3 sisters. No. 3 girls, it was 5. 5 boys and 3 girls.
It's okay. You're doing fine. And you lived where in Monmouth Junction?
We lived across where the Murphy Funeral Home is today, and then we moved up on Hungry Hill, next to Van Dyke's butcher shop.
In Hungry Hill now,
On
it's
Hungry-
Ridge
it's-
Road and
Why was it called Hungry Hill?
who knows?
Ever heard? I mean,
I don't know why it was called that, but I know
Great
that's
place to sleigh ride.
Yes.
right.
Yeah, we used to sleigh ride there, then we used to go down to Stouts Pond, and we used to ice skate down there. And then they'd make a bonfire, so we'd keep warm. And then we'd sleigh ride down by the Stouts
Hill.
Lumber Company.
Then you went off to school in New Brunswick?
No. I went to Princeton High School for 2 years, and then I went to Drake's Business School in New Brunswick and graduated from there.
Then you moved to New Brunswick?
We moved to North Brunswick for a couple of years, and then I was married and moved to Princeton Junction.
You were married in East
Mill.
Millstone?
East Millstone at St. Joe's. Father, Pat Larkin married us.
You were married there in 1934?
1934, April of 1934.
And then you moved to Princeton Junction?
Then we moved to Princeton Junction. We had a little house there. And then 1940, we came back to Monmouth Junction. We took Tony's father's business over.
Who were your neighbors then?
Across the street were the Stewarts.
Pearson's on the other side of Stewart's.
Oh, that was a long time ago. That's before, when I was young. It was.
So that's what you should go back to when you were really young.
Oh.
About the movie theater and the bakery and all that.
I can't hear you.
Butch would like to talk about the bakery.
Oh, the bakery.
Ziegler's Bakery.
Ziegler's Bakery, and my husband, the day he was born, that Mr. Ziegler opened a store, and he brought a cake over for Tony.
Bakery's right next door to your house, right?
This bakery is right next door, yes.
Double house where Van Sices lived.
And, yeah, where Van Sices lived. And across the street were Stewart's and Pearson's lived there at that time.
Next to Stewart's.
A double house.
Where Mary McFadgen lives now?
No.
She lived in the
Where
When was the store before?
where Paul Stewart lived.
It's a double house.
The double house.
Okay. And Helen lived there at one time, is that true?
Who?
Aunt Helen?
No.
Okay.
She lived in the double house up there where we belonged
Yeah.
to Granny Emens.
Granny Emens, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Was the theater there then? Was the theater?
Oh, the theater was across.
Al Lewis's little
Al
movie
Lewis's-
house.
Al Lewis's theater, and we used to go there every Friday night.
Butch, 10 cents.
Yeah.
They had a little upstairs where the men used to sit.
And then after the movie, we used to go across the street, get an ice cream cone for 5 cents.
That's
5
Santawasso.
cents.
Santowasso, yeah.
I can remember that 5-cent ice cream
What else do you remember about the railroad crossing?
We had Vinny and Sparky were our gate tenders, and Tom Bruton. We used to have to stand there and wait till they rolled up the gates.
Yes, yeah.
Helen, when did you move here?
Oh, gosh.
Helen Huber, my neighbor. When did you move here?
From New York City. I don't know if we have pictures home. We came out from New York.
And Catherine, you moved here from Springfield, New Jersey.
Springfield, New Jersey, yes.
And your facilities weren't as
Oh, no.
good in Monmouth Junction
No
as they were
heat.
in Springfield.
No heat,
No heat?
no bathroom, no electric lights. Had gas, kerosene lights.
So Helen, you moved here in what year?
I couldn't say, Kippy, but we moved from New York City. We lived up in the old Shapina house. I have a picture of that home too, I can show it to you.
Okay. Where the municipal building is now.
Right, it's up
Okay.
on the hill.
Do you have a
right,
picture of that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that would be good.
And we went to the same school that Catherine went to,
Monmouth Junction.
Where now the first aid building is?
Right,
Yes,
and
yes.
that's one thing I could never understand. Why didn't they leave that middle school up
Mm.
Yes,
Why
many of us
couldn't they-
couldn't understand that.
for a landmark?
Okay.
Then after that, I grew old and I got married to
Well, who were your neighbors when you moved here?
Frank and Mary Murphy. We're up on East New Road, now you're talking about
Mhm.
Frank and Mary Murphy. Brabsons. Across the street were the guys. Jimmy and Bertie Dye.
Guys. The Morrissey Farm.
The Morrissey Farm. And so down past the Murphys, Crawfords, Maneyes, Nofrios. Around the corner.
And do you remember the Mayhans that were the
And
importers and exporters that lived next to us, the Brabsons?
Who were they?
The big old home, big beautiful home. Do you remember that?
Mayhans?
Mhm.
He was the man that my father bought our property from.
Okay.
Mayhans.
And next to him was Lucas.
Luker, he used to drive us to high school, and on Friday nights he used to take us over to Hightstown
To the movies.
to the movies. And then Pennell's, and opposite them were Rhines, where Steve and Lori Chalky live now. Hutchison's.
Hutchinsons live in the old Luca home. I'm
Hutchison's.
sorry, Hunts.
Hunts.
Hunts. Right.
And,
Iwanskis.
Hutchison's. Yes.
Iwanskis.
I want to say something, but I can't. Well, anyway, Hutchison's, Green Dyke, and Frank Morrissey.
That's now going to be all developed. That area across the street
Yeah, right.
from where you live, near Marcy Farm, and back of Dyes down to the Bosomerberries. Bosomerberries were also your
Right.
neighbors.
You were saying about the horse and wagon that was lost in the swamp. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I don't, whose was it? Frank Morrissey's? I never heard that much.
The year
No, I never.
it's supposed to have been lost in the quicksand back there. I know they used to scare us
Really?
Yeah.
kids not to go back in that.
We called
part
it the
of swamp.
Black Ditch, right,
Yeah,
Butch?
Yes.
yeah, I remember it called
Really?
the Black Ditch, yes.
And a team of horses.
Yeah, I heard that, the team of horses and the wagon,
Mhm.
but I don't remember it. I remember when that little church across next to your people
And Helen's.
and Helen's, yes, and then they sold that, and then they bought which is now the Miller Memorial.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, it was an Episcopalian church.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So the church was your neighbor then, Helen, when you moved? You remember that being built? The
What?
church, or was the church always
I
there?
think it was there.
Uh-huh, when you moved. And who lives there now, Helen?
I wouldn't know. I couldn't say who they
was gonna say, I don't know whether you want that.
Yeah, yeah, everything you remember.
Really? But every Christmas, the little
every
white,
Christmas?
the little white church would give a little box of candy and an orange.
Mr.
And-
Pearson was the one that used to hand out, and Al Shoney was Santa Claus.
And we were Catholics, and they even gave us a box of candy and
Yes.
orange.
I remember that also. Al Shoney was Santa, huh?
Al Shoney was Santa Claus.
And probably very good. And who was the minister then?
Mr. Eccles.
Mr. Eccles.
Mr. Eccles
Did you
he was
think-
from Plainsboro.
Helen, was he here when you came? Mr. Eccles was the minister?